Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is still Thursday. It is the 20th of January 2021. And the title of this video is How Sad That It Has Come to This. And we're going to get into that in a moment. But I was going to show you, I don't know where we're at now, because now the sun is starting to get behind the clouds over here. So let's just take a look real quick. I was curious to see. Yeah, we're still bringing in more than we're using, so the arrow is going up. The batteries are at 26.47. Earlier they were at 26.8. Oh wait, now okay, the sun's coming back out of the clouds. Let's see. Let's take a look at this, see if it's going up anymore. Let's see if this has increased. I can't see at the moment because I just looked into the sun. Yeah, there's more power coming in now. Oh my god, I was getting sunspots in my eyes. But anyway, so yeah, the solar is doing well. It's charging up, and that's a good thing. So we've had actually a really good solar day, even though it's extremely cold today. We're not letting the puppies stay out long when we put them out. They're out literally maybe 5 minutes so they can do their business, and then they go right back in the house. There's no way I'm leaving my animals out on a day like this when it's this cold. When I'm out here for 10 or 15 minutes making a video, and then my fingers start to get numb, it is definitely time to get back in the house. So the chickens, I didn't even bother taking them out today. So I was gonna address something. Somebody had a question. This question's been asked several times, but I know we have a lot of new subscribers to the channel, so I wanted to address it. So I keep this locked up. That's the hatch to be able for the chickens to get in and out. So when they're put to bed at night, that is locked. The reason that is locked is because predators could pry that door open, get in, and kill all my chickens. So it's protection for the chickens. And this door is also locked. And then in the back we have, and they're open right now, but I'll show you anyway. And in the back we have locks on the back here as well. It's another access point for predators to get into the chickens. So that is why those locks are there. It's for keeping the chickens safe from predators, and that's why we do that. So just to clarify that for you guys. All right, let's get into the topic of this video. It's very sad that it's come to this. And there's a couple points that I want to make in this video that I find disturbing. Now, there has been a great increase of attacks on the Jewish community. Okay, their synagogues have been attacked, and it was a recent hostage situation down in Texas. And what ended up happening was the people that were at the synagogue had recently gone through some training. And this is where I'm saying that it's sad that it has come to this. That they have had training to how to deal with a hostage situation and a hostage taker and those type of situations. So this gentleman from the UK came over. He was of the Muslim faith, demanding that a person that had been in prison for more than 10 years because of terrorist activity be released from prison. Now, as we all know, that was never going to happen, ever going to happen. The rabbi and he had 3 parishioners in the synagogue. They, like I said, they had gone through some training, and so what he had, like when he acted, he told them, I guess they must have talked amongst themselves, and he says, when I act, you run. And he took a chair and he threw it at the hostage taker, and they all escaped out of a back door, and the hostage taker was killed. A couple things that I have that bother me about this situation. When you hear about this in the news, it is not talked about being a terrorist activity, because that's what it is. That's an act of terrorism. It's also a racist attack. But you're not hearing anything talked about like that either, because these people were targeted because they were Jewish. All right, I have a huge issue with this, with our society, with our country, as long as it fits a certain narrative, that will be blasted all over the news. Let me ask you a question here, folks. When was, and I'm going to use this as an example, when was the last time in the national news, not local news, not something that happened locally, national news, have you heard about a black police officer killing an unarmed white man? I'll wait. I'll wait. I want to see the show of hands. You can answer in the comments. When was the last time you saw that? But boy, I will tell you this. Anytime a black man is killed by a white police officer, it is front page news across the country. Why do you think that is? Why do you think that is? Because they're stirring the pot. They want to keep up the thing. But certain things, they're going to keep repressed because it doesn't fit a certain agenda. In this situation, like I said, I can't believe that they didn't come out right from the very beginning and say what this was, which was a terrorist attack. It is amazing to me. It's amazing. So these things happen all the time, folks. They happen all the time. They happen to every single religion out there. That happens to every single race out there. There's definitely prejudice in those type of things. Racism is racism. It is not limited to one secular group of race. You don't have the market on being victims. You just don't, okay? I had one of the people that I talked to a lot of people, as you guys know, and she was telling me that at her job, she was told that she can't have a say on whatever subject they were talking about because she was white. And she was like, wait a minute, does that make any kind of sense to you at all? You're not allowed to have an opinion because you're white? You're not allowed to be a victim of racism because you're white? It makes absolutely no sense to me. Again, I will say this, racism is racism no matter who is doing it against somebody else. If it is a deliberate thing against another human being solely based on the color of their skin, that's called racism. Just clarifying for those of you that think that you have the market on racism, and you're the only one that can claim racism. And I'm not bringing that to any group. I'm not specifying any group. I'm just saying there are people out there that feel because somebody's of a different color or a different background or a different upbringing that they're not allowed, to be a victim of racism. It's a sad, sad situation. It is one of the things that is used completely to divide us constantly. And I talk about this generally at the end of my videos when I say stop letting them divide us. These are tools that are used to keep stirring the pot, to keep people fighting with each other. They're used to stir up emotion. That's the whole purpose of it, okay? It is used to stir up emotion. And as long as it fits the agenda, it will be plastered on the front page news. And you'll see it out there. And it's done on purpose, like I said again, to stir that pot. Now, you know what the best part about this, because I did this video, I will have people that will tell me, oh, well, you're a racist. Now, how stupid is that, right? But you can't help ignorance. Ignorance is going to be ignorance no matter what. It is amazing to me. It really, really, truly is. But, that's what people do. You have people that will always be the victim. They will never take personal responsibility for their own actions. And it's unfortunate. But anyway, I want to hear your feedback on this. Why wasn't this nationally condemned as a terrorist attack with a certain agenda in hand? Why wasn't this done that way? And isn't it amazing how they killed, now the police obviously, killed this individual? Why didn't they take him hostage? He'd already gotten rid of, the hostages had already escaped. Why wasn't he taken into custody? Well, because you probably didn't want to make another martyr out of somebody. But I'm glad that they took him out, because obviously he had bad intentions. Anytime anybody does that type of situation, I don't care what color they are, I don't care what religion they are, I'm going to make that very, very clear. Anybody that does something with bad intentions to harm or hurt innocent people, I'm happy when the police take them out, because then we don't have to support them in our prison system for the rest of their lives, and then they can play the victim. It is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. So I want to hear your guys' feedback on this one, guys. I really do. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Why wasn't there national condemnation of this act? Why was it not called what it was? That would be a curiosity question. How sad that the Jewish people have to go through training to be able to know what to do in a hostage type of situation, because they're going to their place of worship and they have to fear being targeted because they're Jewish. How sad is that? I mean, I would like to hear. I would like to hear what you guys have to say about that. I think it's terrible. Anytime. It's just like that Dylan Roof, right? I think that's how you say his name. Went to that church and killed those people. Same situation. Same situation. But of course that one was perpetuated all over the news, called racist and stuff like that, because it was, okay? Because it was. So anytime that happens, those things should be brought up and it should be put out there, front page news, all right? He got what he deserved, well, partially. I heard what happened to him in prison. You know, guards didn't see what was going on. Oops, sorry. And he was taken care of by a few other prisoners. But, you know, his day's coming, you know. People who do evil things to other people based on whatever, they always get their comeuppance come. It really does. So anyway, guys, again, I do want to hear your feedback on this video. I want to hear what you guys have to say. I am freaking freezing. It is cold out here. You can see the flag moving here. The weather is definitely turning. It is getting colder. It is not fun. I don't care for it. I'm tired of sitting in front of the wood stove doing videos, and I figured I would just come out today and do both of these videos outside, even though it's cold. Tomorrow's even going to be colder. Like I said, I think tomorrow we're looking at sub-zero temperatures for most of the day. So, really good day solar-wise for us here. The sun is over here now, as you can see, starting to get behind the clouds. But it was an awesome day for solar, which always makes me happy. I like that when it's nice. So anyway, guys, I want to hear your feedback on this video. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Oh, let's do this. We're going to do this real quick. Hold on. So I showed you, we're going to do this in 2 stages. Hold on, I'll show you this again. In the first video, I showed you, we'll go over here first, because I think we can. Okay, so you see how it has sloshed off the roof, started to, because we had the warmer weather yesterday and it's curled under, right? So now, let's do this, just for fun. Let's see what happens. Why not? Alright, we're going to go into the woodshed real quick. I saw that hanging. I don't know if I can reach it or not. Oh, yes, I can, because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this pole right here, and I can reach that. Let's see what we can do. Oh, it's just, look at that. It's that light. Yeah, it's not solid at all. I thought it would be more solid. Apparently not. Okay, well, I guess I can't do it that way. It'll be doing it on its own. Alright, guys, so I'm sorry. I thought that would be more fun, and I thought we might be able to knock that off, and it would all come down, which would be neat, but apparently not. Alright, so I'm going to jump off here. Remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that out, man, we'd have such a better world. We could tackle real problems like hunger, homelessness, you know, the drug addiction in this country. That would be nice, wouldn't it? What a concept. Also, remember, hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So tell the people that you care about every day how you feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that can stop you is you. That's it. Nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. I will see you all later. I hope everybody has a great day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.